This morning I couldn't even walk. And it's by the grace of God that I'm able to stand up, walk around, and talk to you right now. So what I want to do is talk to you about how precious life is. And how if you're out here waiting, you're waiting for that opportunity to come to you, I'm here to tell you it's a bad idea. It's a terrible idea. When you wait for life to come to you, what happens is the inevitable. Because we're all just human beings living on this unpredictable earth with unpredictable things that'll happen. And I know a lot of people are scared to death about making moves. They're scared to death about what's going to happen. They're scared to death about the negatives. People always harp on the negatives this, the negatives that. A lot of people's favorite thing is negativity. See, what you have to learn about negativity is it's always going to come. And you can't do anything about it. But what you have to do is prepare your mind for the positive things that come into your vision, the positive things that you see in front of you. Because believe it or not, there's so much opportunity out here every single day, right in front of you, right now. You know, when you're young, of course, you have the mindset to think that you're going to live forever. You think that nothing's going to be able to stop you. You think that you're never going to be the one to experience the hospital visits. You're never going to be the one to experience the negative sides of life. But believe it or not, mortality is coming for all of us. So what you have to do, knowing that mortality is coming for all of us, you have to pick a path. You have to pick a path that's not predicated on fear. You have to pick a path that's more predicated on the love of life, the love of yourself, the positivity of life, the positivity of self. You know, that's why the word says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And we're not going to turn this into a church session, but we are going to bring awareness to the task at hand. The task at hand is to understand the power that you have right now. See, I've been the type of guy who been like a daredevil all my life. Whether it was for validation, whether it was for myself. Honestly, I really think that I've been trying to prove a lot of things to myself, and in return, it led me down some wild paths. And the great thing about me is I am extremely resilient. My resiliency has proven time and time again. Every time I've went down wrong roads, it's proven this morning when I woke up and I couldn't even put any pressure on my leg. I spent most of the day in the hospital today. And I was actually pretty comfortable laying in that hospital bed knowing that every single day I'm out here pushing. I think that me ending up in the hospital this morning has been a result of me pushing as hard as I could. And sometimes the big man upstairs says, it's time for you to sit down so that you can reevaluate things, so that you can rest. Because one thing about me and one thing about people who have a vision, they don't like to rest. They are full head of steam, like a locomotive on a railroad track. For one, I hate sleep. I haven't had a good night's rest for a long time. And the reason why I hate sleep is because my mind is so active. My mind is so ready. I want to achieve every single goal that I have in my mind. And when I have to go to sleep, when the sun goes down and it cuts me off from life, I don't live in New York City, so it's not running 24/7. So when the sun goes down and the nightlife starts, it's like, man, I gotta chill out. And then I gotta get ready. And then, I usually have my last meal of the day. I reflect. And after my reflection, I go to sleep for maybe 4 or 5 hours. They say you're supposed to sleep for 7, 8 hours. But I think I'm doing okay, I still look pretty youthful. I can still, I'm mobile right now. I can move around, but I have to look at all of this as a blessing instead of saying, why me? Oh yeah, I was saying, why me earlier today? Why are you doing this to me? All of that. But what you have to understand is when you face these trials and tribulations, life is working out for you. Life is never really working against you unless you're going on a path that proves that you don't love yourself. I've learned to love myself to the fullest by choosing myself every single day, every single morning, every single night. By going after the things that I want to go after. If I see opportunity, I see somebody with a fly car, I'm going to go over and talk to them because that's my path. I see a fly ass chick, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to her. Regardless. See, they keep harping on this thing called rejection. And shout out to the bad boys of the dating game. They speak on rejection as a missed opportunity for the other party. Because if you know in your heart of hearts that you are bringing value to the world, that you are bringing value to this life, and somebody doesn't want you to be a part of their life, then in all reality, they are missing out. They're missing out. And that's the way you have to look at it. God gave us a spirit of faith. God gave us a spirit of faith. So if you're operating on fear, then where do you think that comes from? It doesn't come from your higher power. It comes from a lower entity. And a lot of people don't like to do things on a daily basis, take advantage of opportunities because of fear of what other people are going to say, because of the fear of the backlash, because of the fear of the rumors, because of the fear of reputation. But in all love, in all actuality, if you know in your heart of hearts that you're doing right by people, that your intentions are good, then you shouldn't fear a damn thing out here. Life is precious. And you have to treat it like a baby boy, a baby girl that just came into this world. You have to nourish it. You have to dress it up. You have to bathe it. You have to take care of life, your life and all that's around you, in order to get the best out of it. So no matter what, time, It's coming for us all. And within that time, you have to dig inside of you and do exactly what you need to do in order to fulfill your vision of your best self, of the premium you that you see, of the dream you that you see. So this is just a quick message. You have to go ham out here. You got to go hard as a mother. Because there's so many things around us that are trying to tell us that we ain't ish. There's so many things around us telling us that we are not valuable. There's so many things around us saying, slow down. Oh, you're just young. You got time. All that bull crap. Because if things are happening to adolescents, how you say it, preview people who are in single digits of age. Some of them are not making it to teenagers. And recently in my area, there was a young girl. She was like teenager, young 20s. They found her in a ditch. They found her in a ditch. She had her whole life ahead of her, and it was cut short. This morning I couldn't walk. Look at me now. Hey, just remember that being prepared eliminates fear, and being aware makes everything clear. It's that man, Taj the Rapping Detailer, and I'm out of here. Peace.